The Crossover by Kwame Alexander, same author as our March Book Madness book, The Undefeated, which won the Caldecott for Best Illustration and was up for a Newbery Honor. 5 years ago in 2015, Kwame received the gold medal, the Newbery Award. He also received the Coretta Scott King Award. And what's interesting about this book is it's narrative poetry. It's a story through poems, and it is specifically referencing basketball. So we know poetry is celebrated in the month of April. We know basketball typically with March Madness basketball was in March, but this year, because of things, it was canceled. But I am going to go to a fifth grade favorite, The Crossover, and read it to you. So enjoy. I'm just going to let you see the table of contents. You can read through it. It's broken down into parts of a basketball game. Warm up to first quarter. Second quarter. Third quarter. Fourth quarter to overtime. So basketball terms. For Big Al and Barbara, also known as Mom and Dad. Warm up. Dribbling. At the top of the key, I'm moving and grooving, popping and rocking. Why you bumping? Why you locking? Man, take this thumping. Be careful though, 'cause now I'm crunking, crisscrossing, flossing, flipping, and my dripping will leave you slipping on the floor while I swoop in to the finish with a fierce finger roll straight to the hole. Swoosh! Josh Bell is my name, but Filthy McNasty is my claim to fame. Folks call me that 'cause my game's acclaimed, so downright dirty, I'll put you to shame. My hair is long, my height's tall. See, I'm the next Kevin Durant, LeBron, or Chris Paul. Remember the greats, my dad likes to gloat. I balled with Magic and the GOAT. But tricks are for kids, I reply. Don't need your pets, my game's so fly. Mom says, your dad's old school, like an old Chevette. You're fresh and new, like a red Corvette. Your game's so sweet, it's a crepe Suzette. Each time you play, it's all net. If anyone else called me fresh and sweet, I'd burn mad as flame, but I know she's only talking about my game. See, when I play ball, I'm on fire. When I shoot, I inspire. The hoop's for sale, and I'm the buyer. How I got my nickname. I'm not that big on jazz music, but Dad is. One day we were listening to a CD of a musician named Horace Silver, and Dad says, Josh, this cat is the real deal. Listen to that piano, fast and free, just like you and JB on the court. It's okay, I guess, Dad. Okay, did you say? Boy, you better recognize greatness when you hear it. Horace Silver is one of the hippest. If you shoot half as good as he jams... Dad, no one says hippest anymore. Well, they ought to, 'cause this cat is so hip, when he sits down, he's still standing, he says. Real funny, Dad. You know what, Josh? What, Dad? I'm dedicating this next song to you. What's the next song? Only the best song, the funkiest song on Silver's Paris Blues album, Filthy McNasty. At first, I didn't like the name because so many kids made fun of me on the school bus, at lunch, in the bathroom. Even Mom had jokes. It fits you perfectly, Josh, she said. You never clean your closet, and that bed of yours is always filled with cookie crumbs and candy wrappers. It's just plain nasty, son. But as I got older and started getting game, the name took on a new meaning. And even though I wasn't into all that jazz, every time I'd score, rebound, or steal a ball, Dad would jump up screaming and screaming, smiling and screaming, "That's my boy out there. Keep it funky, Filthy." And that made me feel real good about my nickname. Jeez. Filthy McNasty is a mythical man-child of rather dubious distinction, always agitating, combinating, and elevating his game. He dribbles, fakes, and then takes the rock to the glass fast and on blast. But watch out when he shoots, or you'll get schooled, fooled, uncooled. 'Cause when Filthy gets hot, he has a slamerific shot. It's dunkalicious, classy, supersonic, sassy, and downright in your face, McNasty. Jordan Bell. My twin brother is a baller. The only thing he loves more than basketball is betting. If it's 90 degrees outside and the sky is cloudless, he will bet you that it's going to rain. It's annoying and sometimes funny. Jordan insists that everyone call him JB. His favorite player is Michael Jordan, but he doesn't want people to think he's sweating him, even though he is. Evidence: he has one pair of Air Jordan sneakers for every month of the year, including Air Jordan 1 Low Barack Obama limited editions, which he never wears. Plus, he has MJ sheets, pillowcases, slippers, socks, underwear, notebooks, pencils, cups, hats, wristbands, and sunglasses. With the $50 he won from a bet he and Dad made over whether the Krispy Kreme hot sign was on, it wasn't. He purchased a Michael Jordan toothbrush, only used once, on eBay. He's right. He's not sweating him. He's stalking him. On the way to the game, I'm banished to the back seat with JB, who only stops playing with my locks when I slap him across the bald head with my jockstrap. 5 reasons I have locks. 5. Some of my favorite rappers have them. Lil Wayne, 2, Chainz, and Wally. Number 4, they make me feel like a king. Number 3, no one else on the team has them. And number 2, it helps people know that I am me and not JB. But mostly because, 1, ever since I watched the clip of Dad posterizing that 7-foot Croatian center on ESPN's Best Dunks Ever, soaring through the air, his long twisted hair like wings carrying him high above the rim, I knew. Oh my goodness. One day, I'd need my own wings to fly. Mom tells Dad that he has to sit in the top row of the bleachers during the game. You're too confrontational, she says. Filthy, don't forget to follow through on your jump shot, Dad tells me. JB tells Mom, we're almost in high school, so no hugs before the game, please. Dad says, you boys ought to treasure your mother's love. My mom was like gold to me. Yeah, but your mom didn't come to all of your games, JB says. And she wasn't the assistant school principal either. I add. Conversation. Dad, do you miss playing basketball? I ask like jazz Mrs. Dizzy, he says. Huh? Like hip hop Mrs. Tupac? Filthy, he says. Oh, but you're still young. You could probably still play, right? My playing days are over, son. My job now is to take care of this family. Don't you get bored sitting around the house all day? You could get a job or something. Filthy, what's all this talk about a job? You don't think your old man knows how to handle his business? Boy, I save my basketball money. This family is fine. Yeah, I miss basketball a lot. And I do have some feelers out there about coaching, but honestly, right now I'm fine coaching this house and keeping up with you and your brother. Now, go get JB so we won't be late to the game and coach benches you. Why don't you ever wear your championship ring? Is this Jeopardy or something? What's with the questions? Yeah, I wear it when I want to floss, Dad smiles. Can I wear it to school once? Can you bounce a ball on the roof off a tree in the hoop? No. Then I guess you're not the man. Only the man wears the ring. Oh, come on, Dad. Tell you what, you bring home the trophy this year and we'll see. Thanks, Dad. You know, if you get bored, you could always write a book like Vondi's mom did. She wrote one about spaceships. A book? What would you have me write about? Maybe a book of those rules. You give me and JB before each of our games. I'm the Man by Chuck Bell, Dad laughs. That's lame, Dad, I said. Who you calling lame, Dad says, headlocking me. Dad, tell me again why they call you the Man? Filthy, back in the day, I was the boss, never lost. I had the sickest double cross, and I kissed so many pretty ladies, they called me lip gloss. Oh, really, Mom says, sneaking up on us like she always seems to do. Yeah, you the man, Dad, I laugh, then throw my gym bag in the trunk. Basketball rule number 1. In this game of life, your family is the court and the ball is your heart. No matter how good you are, no matter how down you get, always leave your heart on the court. First quarter.